Welcome back, everyone, to Global War 1936, Operation Lone Ranger. This is turn 13 for Italy. We have one tech roll. We tried to do improved construction last time, but we failed, so we're going to try for that again. And I actually already rolled for it, and I failed. I rolled a 4, so that was a failure. For purchases, I've got a couple of guys lined up here. Going for 2 mountain infantry, 2 militia upgrade. Those are going to go in Africa, and that will leave us with 13 left to spend. So we're gonna have to figure out what to do there. Probably no sense in building up a navy yet at this point, since the British Navy is gathered up there in the central Mediterranean Sea. We have a factory down here where we can place something. We do have some air transports that we can funnel troops down into Africa if need be. Let's see here. We can also utilize this railroad here to get these troops in Greece back if we want to do that. I feel like we're in a pretty good position here in East Africa. We do need to focus on reinforcing Italy. So I'm thinking, of course, we have the 2 mountain infantry. That's going to help. But maybe we just go with regular infantry. We can buy 4 guys, and that'll leave us with 1 left to spend. So let's buy 4 regular infantry. Okay. For combat movement, let's roll for this coastal submarine. He's going to be +1. And then the British are going to be defending at a +1 as well. So 1 to 1. All right, that's a 7 to 6, so we do 1 point of damage. And he'll get to pick which line. He can either take it off the Far East Command line or the Commonwealth or the Great Britain line. He'll get to choose on his turn. See if there's any more combat that we want to do. We want to try and take Sudan here for sure. So let's get these guys on the board. I don't know if that would be considered a river crossing or not. I think from Ethiopia it would be considered a river crossing, but from Nubia, I'm not so sure. There's no desert penalty. We're just going to bring all of these guys down. I'm going to say, since there's a clear path to the roundel, that it's not a river crossing penalty from Nubia. So these infantry here will be at a 2. This armor is going to come over 1, 2 from Nubia. So he'll be at a 6. We're also going to bring in these planes. We'll have some air superiority to do. I think that's all we're going to bring into this battle. Hopefully that's going to be enough. All right. Air superiority. So we have 2 of our fighters against 1 of his. All at a 6. No hits for anybody. Okay. All right, so I think, I don't know if that only lasts a round or if we have to resolve air superiority again in the next round. Let me see. Combat phase, air superiority. The first round of combat, any casualties caused by units with air superiority must be assigned to the first enemy aircraft present in the battle. So it's just, I think it's just the first round of combat. Yeah. So after that, I mean, we can target anything, you know, I mean, we can take casualties from anything that we want. Okay. So we do have an artillery first strike at a 3. Ooh, that's a hit. Nice. He will lose the militia outright. We have a tactical bomber at a 7. Ooh, and that's a target select. Ooh, nice. I'm going to put that at the top here to remind me that it's a target select. Medium armor at a 6. Oops. That's a miss. And then we have one of these guys is going to be boosted because of the artillery. So 1 mountain infantry at a 3. That's a hit. And then we have 2 infantry at a 2. 12s, both misses. Okay, he has, the fighter's already gone, but he does have 3 infantry at a 4. Oh, wow, 2 hits. That's not too shabby. Okay, so 2 to 2 here. We will lose the colonial infantry and a mountain infantry. And then we have a target select with the tactical, so we'll force him to lose the fighter. Kind of bad luck there, you know, a tactical bomber shooting down a fighter. And then 1 more casualty, and it'll be the infantry there. Okay, so we have a tactical at a 7. Another, not that it matters now, but another target select. Wow, he's been on fire. We have 2 fighters and a medium armor at a 6. Another hit. That's all the hits that we need. He's got 2 infantry at a 4. And he does get a hit. We will lose the artillery. And then, of course, he loses the rest of his guys. All right. So we take over the Sudan. And our planes will move back to Eritrea. Let me get a roundel out for that. And I think that's all the combat that we want to do. Let's go to non-combat. So we're going to move this artillery up 1 to Tanganyika, this mountain infantry up 1 to Tanganyika, this colonial infantry up 1 to Tanganyika. This regular infantry will move up 1 to Abyssinia. These, we only have 1 rail. We are going to rail 1 infantry to Sudan. I don't know if we can use rail after we just conquered a territory. I'm not sure about that rule. Non-combat moves. Let's see here. Strategic rail move. Well, it doesn't really say. Oh, you have to possess a land zone since the beginning of the player turn before you can strategic rail move into the zone. Okay, so we cannot do that. So we'll just move these guys down to Nubia. I really want to take Kuwait, but he's going to be defending at a, I'm pretty sure that's desert terrain. Yeah, so we would be attacking at a 1. 2 1s versus 1 2. I'm not sure I want to risk it quite yet. Let's see. I'm going to take one of these air transports. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are leaving from an airfield. I'm going to drop off this guy in Lower Egypt. Just to kind of reinforce over there. And then I'm going to do the same with this air transport. 1, 2, 3, 4 into Crete. 5, 6. Bring him down. So we have 2 air transports in Lower Egypt. We'll keep that infantry in Rome. I'm going to bring this guy from southern Italy down into Sicily. This mountain, and this other mountain is going to rail down to southern Italy. This armor that's in Greece is going to come up 2 into Albania. And I'm going to bring an infantry up into Thessaly. Okay. Now I think we are ready to this mountain that was killed in that combat there, we can use him. We'll just trade those out. Okay. Now we can place some units. So these 2 mountain infantry, they're going to have to go into northern Italy. These 2 infantry upgrades. One goes into Italian Somaliland. The other goes into Tripoli. And then we have 4 regular infantry. We can only place 3 down in northern Italy, but we're going to place 1 in Eritrea. And then these other guys here will go into northern Italy. All right. I think that will do it for Italy. I'm just going to double check here and make sure there's no other non-combat moves that I'm missing. I don't think there is. Okay, so let's collect some income. We have the Suez, so we get 2 plus 2 for that. So that brings our total up to 25. And we saved 1, so we are up to 26. All right, that will be it for Italy, turn 13. Thanks so much for watching. Next up will be turn 13 for the United States and the KMT. Until then, take care and see you later. Bye-bye.